Yes, it is I, Vanessa. All my friends call me Van. You know, I am a runway model from France. But unfortunately, I have not been to a fashion show since the Cloverfield monster came. I'd say my biggest talent is my hair, my wonderful hair. You know, I spend many hours a day in the mirror, combing this hair and making sure it is absolutely gorgeous. You know, it doesn't happen this way as I wake up in the morning, unlike some people.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chan Deedle, that's with the H. And before this, I was basically I was playing Fortnite with my dudes back in Bunker 7, and one day our Wi-Fi just kicked out, and so Chadlick the second, he's Chadlick the second, he went out to like try to find Wi-Fi and stuff, and then the other dudes, they decided to follow him, and basically they got crushed by the Cloverfield monster on their way trying to find Wi-Fi, you know. Those were like my childhood friends and now they're dead, so it was kind of messed up, but you know, it was funny. It's funny to me now. Hey Vaughn, did you read that book To Kill a
Excuse me?
Vaughn?
It is pronounced Van?
Vaughn.
No, you are not pronouncing it correctly. Try again. Van.
Vaughn.
No, that is not right. Say it slower. Van.
Vaughn. I'm saying Vaughn.
You are not saying it correctly.
You're saying the same thing I'm saying.
Try it.
Vaughn.
He's ridiculous.
I'm
he does
saying
not know how to say
Vaughn.
his name.
I'm saying. I was just, you know, tending to my garden and stuff, and I saw this dude like doing some runway type stuff. Like the Cloverfield monster was like probably feet away from him, you know. I'm by my house, so I'm safe. I could instantly walk in. This dude's just runway modeling on the street like some madman, and so I go out there and I'm like, dude, why don't you come inside? Because that's like stupid what you're doing right now. It's like he had a death wish. But found out that's just Vaughn, you know, he likes taking risks. He took risks with his fashion, and so now I guess he wants to do it towards the monster. It makes sense if you just don't think about it. So basically day to day for Vaughn and I is I start out the morning with training, you know. It's 1 push-up, about 2 pull-ups, and 1 crunch, but the 1 crunch is if I have enough time. That usually takes the longest for me. No, I can't do it. I can't. Just not today. Just turn the camera off. And after that, basically, Vaughn and I like to do a little practice with our up-and-coming band, Survivors. It's for if we actually make it out of this alive, which right now it's not really seeming like it, but you know, you never know. So, I don't know, we make some pretty good music for people that are, you know, surviving in an apocalypse. Like, I'm not saying we're like on, you know, Drake or like Fleetwood Mac level, but I mean, if you compare the two, you might say different. And the sunlight glows in the sunshine, and everything is still alright. If you don't look outside, it's all still bright. Sunrise, sanitation, oh. And after that, we usually eat. We have our own rations, but lately, Vaughn has kind of been taking over some of my own food, and it's like I'm already surviving, and I'm trying to have my own portion of food.
My first debut was on the Variety magazine, don't you know? And oh, John's tomatoes. Well, you won't mind if I just have one. Delicious. I'll have you know that I also engage in many combat training exercises every single day. What did you just say to me? You shall not speak to me again, and you will be hearing from my lawyers. You know, I've often thought about leaving this house, adventuring out into the unknown, traveling, maybe going down a few more fashion runways before... Yes, come
Yo,
in.
Vaughn.
Yes,
what
John?
the dude?
What's wrong, John?
My tomatoes. My tomatoes.
Well, I don't know anything about
I only have
tomatoes,
3 tomatoes in here.
Well, what is...
There were
Why does it involve me?
There were 4 tomatoes in here.
That's
Did you eat one of them?
preposterous.
Did you eat one of my tomatoes?
I don't know. You need 3, 4 tomatoes. I didn't count them before I ate their. John, I assure you it was an accident. I had no idea that those were your tomatoes. Oh, John's tomatoes.
Oh, John's tomatoes. Oh, John's tomatoes.
Vaughn, you need to respect the portions. If I own a portion, then that's my portion. If you own a portion, then that's your portion. I'll respect
this
it.
nonsense with your portions again.
The portions are what keep us alive, okay? If we're just sharing each other's food, then we're gonna die eventually of starvation and stuff. It's a proven fact. I saw it on Wikipedia before the Cloverfield monster even started attacking and stuff.
Well, I think all of this is just ridiculous.
Well, you're ridiculous.
Just
with
ridiculous.
your polka dot hat.
Just ridiculous. Get out of my face.
No.
Get out of my
No.
You know, I know that it may seem like myself and Chan don't get along all the time, but I think that's just the way it works. I mean, we're two very different people. I, for one, am beautiful, and Chan is Chan. But I think the most important thing to take away from this is that we're all just trying to survive. And that at the end of the day, if we survive for long enough and if the Cloverfield monster disappears, we can continue our lives as beautiful runway fashion models. So all we have to really do now is to keep up hoping and surviving. And I think we can do that.